Alright guys, this is day one with the new Benjamin Marauder semi-automatic 22. Just received this. I am going to be doing somewhat of an unboxing. We'll take a look at this, and then I'm also going to be doing a 6-month video and a 1-year video, just so I could give you guys my opinion on the gun after a good amount of use. So probably gonna have to put this down because I'm doing this one-handed to get this open. So give me a second. So at first glance, the semi-automatic Marauder is a beautiful gun. I would call that an improvement on the shape of the stock. One thing I do want to mention is, like a few of the other Benjamin Marauders that I've ordered in the past or purchased in the past, they've arrived with this barrel band, somewhat off center. I don't know if you can see that here or not, but it's definitely off center, and that's never been a big issue. On the other Marauders I've received with that same problem, you just kind of loosen these two grub screws up, and that barrel band will kind of pop right into place where it's meant to be, and then you just tighten those back down. The only other thing I've noticed is a small nick or scratch in the stock. I don't know if you can see that, and I kind of don't think that's a shipping issue because they come shipped, you know, like any other Marauder, protected by this foam and kept center in this box. So I'm guessing that was like that before they boxed the rifle up. But not a big deal. We are going to get something mounted on the top of here, get some glass on here. We'll take some shots. So we have fitted the Marauder with a center point 6 to 20 by 50 with adjustable parallax, and we are getting ready to take some shots. But before we do that, I want to show you how to load the magazine. And for those of you who are familiar with the original Marauder, you will see why I'm doing this, because it's slightly different. So let's get into that. So to load this magazine for the Marauder, it is slightly different than the original one. You can see the arrow there possibly. You rotate the top of the magazine clockwise. It will lock into place, and instead of beginning feeding from the front, the very first pellet goes in backwards, and it is put in like that. You load the first one, put your finger there, and then you can turn it around and load it how you would normally load your Marauder magazines. So at this point, I have zeroed in the rifle at 18 yards. I am going to take some shots now. I'm going to do 10 shots, just trying to get the best group I can, and then I'll also do a mag dump. So at 18 yards, we got a decent group. I said I was going to take my time, and as you can tell, I didn't. And I got to be honest, it's hard to do with this semi-Marauder. If your follow-up shot just ready to go like that, makes you just squeeze the trigger. But next, what we're really waiting to see is a mag dump. 10 rounds. I'm going to put them right there. And imagine that. My mag dump group is as good as my other group. As a testament to the semi-auto Marauder, I would definitely say this thing is accurate. Far more accurate than I am. And I'm happy. Okay, here's a side-by-side of the semi-automatic Marauder on the bottom, Gen 2 standard Marauder up top, and very similar in shape. They both shoulder about the same, same size. The key differences are going to be the checkering in the stocks. Different shape here. Both of them have the rising cheek. What I do enjoy about the new Marauder stock is instead of kind of squaring off down here, it's nice and round. Does feel a lot better in the hand. The semi-automatic does come with the sling studs already, front and back. From shooting it, the trigger is much different. I'm so used to the trigger on the Gen 2 Marauders. Very positive second stage. On the semi-automatic, kind of feels like a single stage, and it's very light. Once you get used to it though, man, does it work. Overall, on day one, I have to give the semi-automatic Marauder 2 thumbs up. No complaints. We will be tuning back in about 6 months after this thing gets some heavy use. We'll be able to do a better review then, and hopefully have some hunting clips to throw in there. If you like this video, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, possibly share it. We will be bringing much more content like this to the channel. And thank you for tuning in.